Aries, it could be a wonderful, dreamy kind of month in May. If you allow it to be, I just need you to have a lot of dose of self-love, self-confidence, and not have a narrative in your mindset or of your heart that you need to accomplish everything today, okay? Just because you maybe have accomplished stuff in the past, it doesn't mean that it needs to be accomplished today immediately with the new stuff you're trying to start, all right? That kind of talking needs to get out of your head and mind and heart. So, because it's kind of blocking you everywhere, and it's such a fab week for you to unveil yourself, your identity, your character, how you want to do your life, what you want to do with your life. You've been pondering it for a while, and it really gets to get a kickoff and a God blessing, a God's favor, kind of a universal kiss here for you in May. So I really want you to take advantage of it. And the only thing, like I said, that could be blocking you is just from past reflection from hard times and also good times too. Okay, remember, this is all about new beginnings for you in 2025. And let's kick off why I'm saying that. And that first placement is the significator placement. The general overall gist of the reading is the Page of Pentacles. He's literally the planter of new ideas for tomorrow's harvest. It covers the areas of the Pentacles: earth signs, material world stuff, family, relationship, home, community, work, all cover the domain of Pentacles. So wherever you want that new start or planting for new seedlings to be sprouted tomorrow, he's your guide to help you do that, all right? He's the farmer of the tarot. He's fantastic. And he's really here to help, okay, Aries? So plant those ideas. Think of what they are. And what's a bummer here is the only thing that's crossing this guy from manifesting is the Five of Pentacles. And five is good luck in numerology and tarot. But in tarot, you always have to get over something to get to the good luck. And here you need to get over yourself, okay? I hate to say it, Aries, and the way you're thinking. This is where I was talking about before, like past reflection stuff of accomplishments. The narrative in our head right here and the tight-fistness, I don't know why I can say that word, of the way that we feel about money is like a deadly duo here, okay? So because all our pentacles, that's a good look here, ironically, is all our pentacles are in a row behind us. We're coming out of that shadow land, but this is how we're feeling about ourselves. It's like a shameful, almost private narrative to ourselves to talk about, well, we got to get things done because I want to plant new ideas. I had all these accomplishments before. People are going to be looking at me. I need to talk about stuff at a cocktail party, stupid crap that could really hold us up from getting the good luck of the pentacles, okay? So flip them around. Get the good luck. The page will have a use for him, so no worries. And God is validating this as well in that third placement, which I like to say is help us navigate the month. And the top of the matter, the Four of Swords, the firm foundation in your thoughts, right? And you're just coming out of a time for fighting for your identity, your character, who you want to be, figuring out what that is, what you want to do, not only in like work areas, which has been a heavy area, but also love. Like, what are the next step for you in Aries domain, okay? And God says here, trust yourself. You know, it's like I always say with this card, it's like I got the table, I got the clay, I'm a potter. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I know in your capable Aries hands, it's going to be something beautiful. So just give yourself the time, and you have been, to contemplate those next moves and trust them. And here's some fire to add to that. The Queen of Wands in that base matter, the four placement, the gut, I like to say, is the queen of the dynamic creative, taking those ideas and really making a material reality. She's like a warm fire on a cold day. Everyone gravitates to the queen for her ideas. She's marketing, promotion, advertising, for our social life, or just finding love. She's that hot tamale that's got a spring in her step, and everyone is attracted to her. And don't be misled. It's not about how we look, right? Aries rules the body, so that's really important to you. But it's that inner confidence that gives the glow to the queen, okay? She's got that big wand of imagination. She's ready to tap someone on the shoulder and say, hey, Aries, you want to go have some fun? Let's do so, okay? And you're coming out of a time in that fifth placement is the Two of Swords. It's like the indecision. Do I move forward? Do I not? Do I do me? Do I not do me? Is it cool? Not cool? The whole thing is, yes, it is cool. You got to dig yourself, most importantly, and you've got to be yourself. And that's why you're seeing the sixth placement in present. So we're leaving that behind, which is awesome. And then the Hermit here is a major arcana card. He's in a reflection. Sometimes we feel like we just want to be a hermit. We're seeking enlightenment on the higher exalted state of this. in my language, growing up Catholic, he's Saint Michael to me because he's going about spiritual truths. He's trying to strive to get that connection with God. Like a lot of people might look like tarot outside the norm of traditional religions or the way that we would connect with God. That would be the hermit as well. He cuts away the BS. He's got a special connection. He's got that big lantern like you right now. I got something to say. I got something to share. I know it's of value. Trust this, okay? That's the unveiling there, that bright light that will give you the direction you need to go in Aries. And it's validated here in the seventh placement, which is a direct extension of the first. It's how we're feeling about ourselves. And the king is so special because in the journey of the swords, our thought, all we want to do is not use our emotion. We just want to use analytical thinking and strategy, keep an emotional distance. But by the time we reach this regal guy, I could use my heart and my head, right? I could come to fair decision making. I could be humble. I could be grateful while also being justice and righteous. And that gets a boost here with the hermit, right? It's like the inner soul of that fire of what is right and wrong, your character, your integrity. And that's the journey of the swords here too. So a big congrats, Aries. You need to let your light shine, okay? And eight is how other people look at you. So they see you going through this kind of shift, this change for your betterment, right? The page of cups is self-love. So apply a lot of that to you this month, right? Because that's where our creativity comes in that meditative state, even if we're just getting a massage, going down to the water, whatever it is that turns you into that reflective nature. People see you going through that. So harness that for your own abilities as well here, Aries. And in nine, maybe this is why I'm also saying that in the hopes and fear placement, the star, major arcana card, and one of the toughest in the tarot deck to me because you go through stuff that is so tough, only you and God are having the conversation or the universe or whatever your language is, right? But it's you having a conversation with some higher power to say, hey, I recognize what's going on. To me, a lot of times it's to let go, let God, because out of that kind of release, we get the benefit of moving forward and get the rewards out of the karmic that I feel that is generated from the star. And it's also a past reflection to me. So it means that that kind of tough lesson has already happened to you. And granted, it's not a small arc with the star. It's a long time. So another congrats is here. And, it's just God's way in this whole reading is encouraging you to stand up and really step forth wherever that is for you, whether it's love, relationship, home, career, community, just doing you, whatever it is, do it, okay? And even being a hermit, whatever that makes you feel good, because the star's got a big reward for you, Aries, and I want you to get it in May. And the 10 and the outcome is the 2 of Wands. So there you are, little Aries, with imagination, inspiration, along with the page of new ideas, new potential for a harvest of the creative into the material, right? And in my deck, you've just come out of the Cave of Enlightenment with the Hierophant. I take the universal message of God and make it a material reality. So that's you taking this special spirit out of the tough lessons you had and now applying it to this new dimension of your life. That's what these kind of cards mean. So really grab onto it because it's a super cool vibe, and Aries can really thrive in this environment, just like the little sprout, right? Okay, and in the bonus card is the 3 of Wands, that celebratory state for an idea that becomes that material reality. So all of this says you're going to be successful, okay? Do your spirit along with your work anywhere in your heart. It's all in your head because you can really trust that as well. You've really come such a long way, Aries, and you should be so proud of yourself. And May is a great month to go for it, okay? Thanks for visiting the channel, and if you're so inclined, if you like the content, to like or subscribe, that would be super cool, and have a good one, guys.